Make America Great Again means make America white again. How illiteracy and religion are being used to repeat history. Welcome to Baldy's Thoughts, the channel where we dive deep into the raw truths of life, history, and the lessons they don't teach you in school. I'm Brian, here to break down the illusions, challenge the mainstream, and spark conversations that matter. If you're ready to think deeper and see the world differently, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps others find this wisdom too. Now, let's get into it. History has shown that ignorance is one of the most powerful tools for control. From the Catholic Church in the Middle Ages to King James and his political manipulation of the Bible, leaders have used religion and illiteracy to suppress and divide. Today, the slogan, "Make America Great Again," is no different. Beneath its surface lies a dangerous agenda to make America white again, using the same methods of manipulation that kept people oppressed for centuries. Understanding these tactics is key to breaking free and ensuring history doesn't repeat itself. How history repeats itself. The Catholic Church, King James, and Trump. In the Middle Ages, the Catholic Church kept people illiterate, controlling access to knowledge by limiting education and ensuring only clergy could interpret the Bible. This control made questioning authority nearly impossible. King James followed a similar path, using the Bible to solidify his monarchy, crafting a divine narrative that secured his absolute rule. Fast forward to today, and the same patterns are at work. Donald Trump's rise and re-election rely on a populace that lacks access to critical information and the skills to question his agenda. His promise to make America great again is more than a slogan. It's a call to restore a racial and social order that privileges white supremacy, just as the Catholic Church and King James used religion to maintain their own hierarchies. Illiteracy, the silent weapon of control. In America today, half of adults read at or below a 5th grade level. Over 20% struggle to understand material beyond that of a 3rd grader. This lack of literacy creates a society where slogans and sound bites dominate and people are easily misled. It's no coincidence that Trump performs best in areas where access to news and education is limited. Without the ability to critically analyze what they see or hear, millions of Americans rely on oversimplified narratives. Make America Great Again is a perfect example, a phrase that stirs emotion but obscures its deeper meaning. Illiteracy keeps people from questioning who the slogan truly benefits and what it sacrifices in return. Religion as a tool of division. Throughout history, religion has been weaponized to control and divide. The Catholic Church threatened eternal damnation to suppress dissent, while King James framed his rule as divinely ordained. Similarly, Trump aligns himself with Christian nationalist rhetoric, using religion to rally his base while pursuing policies that contradict Christian teachings. Trump's actions, such as mocking Christians and rejecting the principles of forgiveness and humility, reveal his hypocrisy. Yet by aligning himself with religious figures and organizations, he capitalizes on faith as a tool to manipulate and maintain control. This tactic isn't about belief, it's about power. Make America white again. The hidden meaning behind the slogan. At its core, Make America Great Again is a nostalgic appeal to a time when white dominance was unchallenged. From discriminatory housing practices to racist rhetoric on the campaign trail, Trump's history is steeped in actions that reinforce this hierarchy. The policies his administration pursued, such as limiting voting rights and banning books about racial inequality, served to maintain a system of white supremacy. For those struggling to connect the dots, consider this. If the slogan were truly about greatness, it would uplift everyone. Instead, it silences and excludes those who don't fit a narrow vision of what America should look like. Why? This matters. Understanding the past to fight the present. The patterns we see today aren't new. Leaders throughout history have exploited illiteracy and religion to divide, suppress, and control. If we don't recognize these tactics, we risk falling into the same traps that kept societies oppressed for centuries. The banning of books, the dismantling of educational institutions, and the rise of propaganda aren't just random events. They're calculated moves to prevent people from questioning authority. Without knowledge of the past, we are destined to repeat it. A call to action: learn, question, act. The power to fight back starts with simple steps that anyone can take. Even if you don't feel educated or well-read, you can take action to protect yourself and your community from manipulation. Ask questions. Don't take slogans or promises at face value. Ask who benefits and who is left behind. Talk to people you trust and discuss what you see happening. Read and share. Find ways to learn about history and current events. Even short, simple articles or videos can help you understand more. Share what you learn with others who may not have access to the same information. Talk to your community. Start conversations about what's happening around you. If something doesn't feel right, speak up. The more people talk, the harder it is for lies to spread. Vote and encourage others to vote. Your vote is your voice. Don't let anyone tell you it doesn't matter. Encourage friends and family to vote too. Every single one counts. Stay curious. If you don't understand something, don't be afraid to ask or look it up. Staying curious is the first step to staying informed and breaking the cycle of control. The future is in your hands. If you feel like the world is stacked against you, remember this: ignorance is the strongest weapon of those in power. By keeping people uneducated and divided, they maintain control. But knowledge is the antidote. You don't have to be an expert or a scholar to make a difference. By asking questions, staying curious, and talking to those around you, you can help break the cycle of manipulation. Don't let history repeat itself. Together, we can create a future that's truly great, one where everyone has a voice and a place. The power is in your hands. Thanks for tuning in to Baldy's Thoughts. If today's discussion opened your eyes or made you think, share it with someone who needs to hear this. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next drop of knowledge. Remember, the journey to truth starts with asking the right questions. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning the world around you.